No, we are not nationalistic, you know. Good morning. I'm very happy because it was a good and friendly discussion with Prime Minister Zenawi. As you know, Ethiopia is one of the most important and influential partners we have in the ACP, and broadly speaking, our relations are excellent. And after so many years of tragedy, the government is doing any effort to modernize the state and to reform the economy. We are supporting them, and Ethiopia is one of the largest beneficiaries of our aid policy. But we know that it's never enough, you know, because the country is a huge country, 65 million people. It's really in a very delicate area. And we discussed together the main problems of this type of cooperation, let's say food security, development cooperation as a whole. We discussed also the peace process, Ethiopia, Eritrea, and my question was always, can we have peace for a long time, you know, because everything is under condition that there is a peace, you know, investments, agriculture policy, self-sufficiency, all is under condition of having a peace. And I consider important, of utmost important, the role of Ethiopia in keeping the peace in the area. Thank you.
Well, as the President said, we have discussed the issue of cooperation between Ethiopia and the European Union. The European Union is the most important development partner that we have. Ethiopia is one of the biggest beneficiaries of the development cooperation program with the European Union. We had discussions on relaunching our program on a more effective footing. I reassured the officials here that peace is in Ethiopia and in the neighborhood, and that it's there to stay, that this is not a temporary lull between fighting. This is, in our view, a permanent, that a permanent solution has been found to the problem, and that therefore the focus is now on improvement of our economy and improvement of our governance situation. We are very satisfied with the discussion. We are very happy with the type of cooperation we have with the European Commission, and we look forward to working more closely together with our partners in the European Commission. Thank you.
I have two questions for the Prime Minister. The first one, when are you going to implement this ATM, this boundaries, these new boundaries? And my second question, what exactly did you ask for Mr. Prodi to encourage trade, increase trade?
Well, on the first point, as you know, the Boundary Commission in The Hague has made the decision on the delimitation of the boundary. Once the delimitation is made, the boundary has to be demarcated on the ground. Now, we have accepted the decisions of the Boundary Commission on the delimitation as final. So there is no question about where the boundary is now. The next important point is to implement it on the ground. The Commission has its own procedures and its own timetable of finally demarcating the boundary on the ground. Once the demarcation is finished, that will be the end of the story. On the second point, as I said earlier on, the European Union is the most important development partner we have in terms of development assistance. It's been the case in the past, and we have recently carried out a number of discussions, both here in Brussels and in Addis Ababa, to review our programs. particularly in the area of food security and infrastructure. We have started a very good dialogue. For the first time, we have discussed issues outside of the context of negotiation, for us to explain our vision and for the European Union to comment on our vision. I think we have the same views on many fundamental issues of development in Ethiopia. I didn't have anything specific to tell my old friend, President Prodi. I simply asked him to do what he has been doing recently and to do it more effectively in terms of dialogue between the two of us.
Well, but we have also seen some problem, that sometimes this food security program disturbs the price of agriculture. So we have worked together in order to harmonize this security program with the needs of Ethiopian agriculture. We have a lot of fine-tuning to make on our policy, and this will be object of our analysis and our action in the future. Thank you. Thank you.
Merci d'être venu. Merci d'avoir été là. À la prochaine.